What's up, everybody? I'm Combat. Call me Red. It's my boy Zine.
What's going on?
It's my man Cub right there. You know, we want to welcome you to the Combat Cub Podcast, where we going to reflect on fashion topics,
Okay.
combat tech,
Yes, sir.
funny videos, news around the world, whatever anybody want to reflect on.
Sounds good.
But enough of me. Let's get to this cast. Got skills.
I had it on mine the other time. On the show. So I didn't change it.
I got skills. I changed it. You know what I'm saying? I watched you do it.
Man, heck yes. You'll be a
No.
producer.
No.
You should produce the show one week.
No. Everything be fucked up. Editing and all.
Oh, God.
He trying to get me to fail during Black History Month. Ain't that some
No.
shit?
Oh, man. Jeez.
Oh, man.
Still got to write that one.
Man,
We got to work on it, man.
Bro, you got to give me a beat to write, too.
I know. I was trying to look that up this week. Need to figure it out.
Welcome back, everybody, to actually a special podcast today. Brought to you in part by the Combat Cub crew. You know, it's your man, Combat, coming from the green couch, nappy hair, don't care. You know, on my right-hand man, my ace, Cub. Hey. And then, of course, you know, back to the show. Couple, you know, episodes later, you know,
Really?
BB, you know, she back. She back.
Really?
So brace, put your seatbelt on.
What?
First. But today we are celebrating Black History Month. You feel me? Thought we'll do something for the heritage, you know. Mexicans got Cinco de Mayo. Chinese got Chinese New Year's. We got 28 days in February. So we're going to make the best out of these 28 days. You feel me?
Heck yeah.
So I'm going to
do
be
it.
showing videos for these next couple of podcasts about the heritage of the African-American culture, you know. And that's from inventors to, you know, a little bit of everything, you know, even back to slavery time. We're gonna show it all. But we're going to start this off by saying, how was your week?
Man, it's a good week. Good week. Yeah, can't remember what I did. Bunch of stuff, bunch of work.
Oh, this
How about
coffee
you?
is awful.
You don't like Dunkin'?
Fuck Dunkin' Donuts.
Not the macchiato.
Fuck
That
Dunkin'
stuff
Donuts.
is
What the
a little
fuck?
rough.
They is trying to kill me. I'm going to have some. I'm gonna
His
have
heart's
energy
gonna
the rest of
blow
the day.
up. That I'm telling you, his heart's gonna blow up with that coffee.
I ain't never chased coffee with water. BB, how was your week?
It was good. I'm glad it's over. Just to be honest.
It's over for 48 hours, but it will return Monday morning.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm glad I got up and stuff, but
Well, the week was good. You know, the weather was nice.
it was not nice.
You know,
It's nice today.
it's beautiful outside right now. Don't cut me off. You'd be fired. But yeah, other than that, the week was good.
I know you didn't just tell me not cut you off.
I just threatened you on the show.
I will bleep you. I'll come over there and push your button. Which one is it?
The world may never know.
I should just push your button and see what it does. Let me do it.
No, you ain't fucking pushing buttons. Just sit there and just shh.
Okay, go ahead with your Black History Month, please.
Maybe she could have missed one more episode.
Probably. Yeah.
But I guess the fans would be glad to have her back. I don't know why, but
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Y'all remember that?
We just got the viewers up to like over 60 consistently on the.
consistently. That's back to back to
They
back
might.
to back.
Might go back down now, but that's cool.
You know what, brother?
figure
Y'all
it out.
remember that when y'all want to eat some food later.
It's gonna no longer be consistent.
No, man.
But I got this one video about black inventors. You know, I thought was pretty cool. You know, I didn't get to do much this week on the research part. The laptop one, couldn't find the charger for it, so everything was off my phone instead of writing it down, actually researching it. You feel me? Like I wanted to.
Yeah. It says this is like backwards.
What?
Check this out. Check this out. Can you see this? Red.
But hey, as long as it's straight up there, though.
It's good. Yeah. They'll be fine.
Yeah, that'd be all right. They gonna say it's gonna say Inventor's Black.
Inventor's Black, or however you say that backwards.
But yeah, we're gonna play a few minutes of this. Give y'all a taste of some heritage. Though you can go ahead and roll that footage.
10-4. Oh, you got it muted.
Oh shit!
I think it's one of the other ones. Uh-oh.
Nah,
Oh, okay. This is what it's doing.
Oh, that coffee, bro. Dunkin's. I will never come back.
What?
Not for a coffee.
Not for a macchiato.
Starbucks does the macchiatos good. Mm-hmm. So does Cozy Cabin.
Yeah, Cozy Cabin's awesome.
Right? Dunkin's is trash.
Yeah. Right.
Did you know that dry cleaning was invented in 1821 by a black man named Thomas Jennings? Thomas Jennings owned a dry cleaning business in New York City and was the first black man in the United States to be granted a patent. Thomas L. Jennings was an African-American tradesman and abolitionist in New York. He operated and owned a tailoring business. In 1821, he was one of the first African Americans to be granted a patent for his method of dry cleaning. Dr. Joseph Jackson holds 6 U.S. patents for telecommunications and fertility prediction inventions. Jackson's first patent was for his contribution to a V-chip device that allowed users to block selected content on cable television. This type of technology is commonly used for parental controls. He also holds
that's
patent
awesome.
for the TV remote control devices. Granville T. Woods developed the railroad telegraph, a device that transmitted messages through static electricity between moving trains,
See, this is some
telephone
of the stuff
transmitter,
that people don't
railway
talk about, like
system,
in history books.
subway system, roller coaster, and many more. Lonnie Johnson,
My dude
the man
invented
who
the Super
created
Soaker.
the Super Soaker water gun, was awarded
You know how many of them I had?
$73 million in unpaid royalties from giant toy maker
one with the
Hasbro.
backpack?
Johnson, who founded the Atlanta-based company behind the Super Soaker, filed a lawsuit against Hasbro for underpaid royalties in the sales of the widely popular water gun, according to the AJC.com. Garrett Morgan invented a safety hood you put over your head to avoid inhaling smoke at standing
The
height.
Nomax.
Jesse Eugene Russell, inventor of the digital cell phone. Paul L. Downing, little known black history fact. This man is named Paul L. Downing.
Why
He
we got a
invented
white dude
what
in there
every
right now?
household uses today, the mailbox. Downing patented his mailbox on October 27, 1891, and called his invention a street letterbox. 1 year prior to inventing the mailbox, Downing patented an electrical switch that allowed railroad workers to turn on or off the power supply to trains at the necessary times.
Wow.
Downing's design for the railroad switch were used as inspiration for inventors who created residential electrical switches. The street letter drop mailbox with a hinged door that closed to protect the mail
Another 2
was
minutes and then
invented
we'll cut.
by Philip B. Downing. Downing, an African-American
interesting,
inventor, patented his new device on October 27, 1891. Marie Van Britten Brown was an American inventor. She was the inventor of the home security system in 1966.
Ain't she a woman?
Along with her husband, Albert
And she
Brown.
black.
In the
I'm
same
just saying,
year,
and she's
they
a
jointly
woman.
applied for a patent,
Safety.
which was granted in 1969.
She was tired of people running her
The
shit.
invention was basically the first closed-circuit television security system and is predecessor
Safety.
to the modern home systems today. It led to the
CCTV.
foundation for video monitoring, remote-control door locks, push-button alarm triggers, instant messaging to security providers and police, as well as two-way voice communication. The fame of Brown's device also led to the more prevalent CCTV surveillance in public areas, according to a 2016 New Scientist report. 100 million concealed closed-circuit cameras are now in operation worldwide. Edmund Berger.
A spark plug.
In
That was his
1813,
nickname, too.
inventor Edmund Berger
plug.
invented the spark plug. Although the internal combustion engine, in
I bet
which
this
the
one
current
competitive.
version of the spark plug is used, was only in the developmental stages in the mid-1800s. Mr. Berger is still given the credit for the invention even without obtaining a patent.
Oh, damn. That's what's up.
That's wild.
That's what's up.
That's an OG cell phone.
That was one of the first cell phones.
Look at that cell
Oh,
phone.
okay.
That's an OG cell phone.
Oh yeah.
So-
Always wanted one of those.
Interesting?
Very interesting. Yeah. That's some history that I didn't know about
I didn't know either.
when I was in school. Because we used to study being homeschooled, Black history, but cell phones and stuff like that weren't. I mean, those were there, but you know.
That's an OG
When I
cell
took,
phone.
you know, the whole Black history thing, like growing up, like elementary at George Moscone, if you obtained good grades throughout the years, you know, you hit the honor roll. You know, well, ours honor roll was rolled around in February. So, and they took the Black kids in the honor roll, and we went to the Black History Month parade. That
Okay.
was always in Fillmore, California. So I thought that was pretty cool because then that gives you even more insight of the heritage, you know, and knowledge is what we want, you know, about the people. You feel me? But yeah, there was a lot of stuff on here I didn't know about either, and I was like, man, I got to show this because, you know, not a whole lot of people know about that. Maybe some of the older cats that's way older than us. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
I was surprised at that super soaker.
man, right?
Yeah.
I love the Super Soaker, bro. I used to get them at Toys R Us. Man.
I never owned one, but
What?
Shoot, Gypsy would love that.
I know it, man. Never did.
Bro, like literally the ones with the backpack, bro. You fill the backpack up with water and you just start pumping it. Bro, yeah. You missed out. You missed out.
Well, it's because they were guns, and you know.
But they were water guns.
I know, but you know, mom and dad were down with the guns and shooting at people and
Yeah.
stuff like
I
that.
bet your brother was on the roof of one. Target acquired. Calling in airstrikes and shit.
Yep, for sure.
I'm not gonna get on his case because I don't want to come up missing in the morning. Straight up. I apologize for my actions a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted one though. Whenever we go to friends' houses, they might have some, and then we kind of play with them. But yeah,
Hey, there was another big thing in the 90s when laser tag had came out. Bro, laser tag was it. I wonder who invented laser tag.
I played that one time. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Bro, we used to be in the middle of the street playing that shit at night in San Francisco, bro. In the middle of the hood, you see your little chest light up because you got hit. Like,
I mean, yep.
Gypsy likes Nerf guns. They play Nerf guns through the house.
Oh, yeah. He's
Nerf
always
guns
shooting somebody.
all through my house. It'd be like, Gypsy, there's a bullet. Gypsy,
Hey.
there's a bullet.
before we get any more carried away into this, man, birthday shout out to my auntie Nisi. Her birthday was the other day, you feel me?
Happy birthday.
My thing wasn't on because I muted it.
Happy birthday.
Right. But yeah, I got another video. This one was saying that, you know, why they viewed African Americans as a threat back in the day.
Yeah.
So that's one I really want to show. So,
You really want me to get on a case. Okay,
Alright.
let's do this.
was you born back in the day?
No.
Then what case would you
Some
be
of
on,
that
detective?
stuff gets under my skin about back in the day.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, you don't
Well,
know my
there's
opinion.
nothing you can do about it now.
Well, no. But
No,
Still.
nothing we can do about it.
it still makes you want to say something.
To who? To fucking who?
Like that shit just ain't. Some of the shit back in the day was just not right. Okay, like
To who?
Some people may agree with it, but I don't.
And I'm gonna tell them that. So I'll be like, "Who the hell y'all gonna tell? Y'all gonna make picket signs and do
We
a damn
just gonna tell
protest,
our
huh?
opinion nowadays on how we feel about it.
There's going another protest. I didn't even say shit.
All right, then let's go.
Oh, no, we'll go in a minute. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Now we can roll it.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Here we go.
There's so much hate and racism against black people. Wait for a second and really understand this question. Not only hate, but people feel jealous of blacks and see them as a threat. Vox reported a study done by the American Psychological Association that showed black people are seen as a threat. This trend has been seen for centuries, but why is that so? Evidence shows that there are some reasons carved in non-black people's minds that subconsciously provoke them to feel jealousy and hate. Well, yes, the underlying reasons are shocking. From the fear of losing their partners to being jealous of black people's physical superiority and fear of getting extinct and genetic annihilation, various reasons trigger jealousy. Welcome to the Black History Archives, a channel where we present the forgotten black history and events that every
archives,
black
not
or white
archives.
should know.
Whatever.
We feel black people are often misguided by being bombarded with propaganda that forces them to forget their glory. Our goal is to educate you about the factual events that shape everything. Let's build a black community that grows together. In this video, we will tell you the reasons why black people are viewed as a threat.
The Black History Archives.
Reason
Archives.
one,
See, he said it right.
fear of losing partners. Picture a white man deeply in love with a white woman, committed to each other in a strong relationship. However, hidden beneath the surface, he harbors a secret worry, the fear that his partner might be drawn to other black men. It's a fear born out of
because what
society's perpetuation of stereotypes, associating black men with sexual prowess and physical dominance. These stereotypes can trigger deep-seated insecurities within the white man, causing him to question his own sexual performance and physical attractiveness. In today's world, where interracial relationships are
glasses,
more
though.
accepted, some white men
I
may
wasn't
feel
even gonna
threatened
say
by the
nothing.
attention black men receive, fearing that their partners might find them more sexually appealing. These
My dude got a
anxieties
dad
can
bod.
undermine the security of the relationship and create unnecessary tension. Even reports have suggested that black men might be pro-masculine, having abilities to satisfy their partners better. This has led white people to feel threatened by black men.
Because of sex.
Interestingly,
They're
if we
full
look at
of
the current
crap.
landscape, we can observe a rise in relationships
Apparently,
and
they ain't
marriages
being a very
between
good
black men
husband
and
or
white
man
women.
to their
It's
wife.
possible that this trend reflects a growing recognition of the sexual charisma
Yeah,
that
hitting
black
her
men
G-spot.
possess, which is now openly acknowledged by many. Reason 2, physical superiority. Throughout history, blacks have been
damn.
recognized for their
That dude needs to
exceptional
start
physical
taking
strength and
steroids.
charisma. These qualities have at
I bet
times
his voice
evoked
hella
fear
squeaky.
and insecurity among non-black individuals who
Hey
see
guys,
the
you wanna go
potential
play?
dominance of black people as a threat to their own status and values. Even white men see black people as superhumans due to their experience in which they are often outperformed.
Superhuman.
Non-black societies, such as European colonizers, established social and cultural structures that marginalize black people. They devalue physical labor, in which black individuals excel, and instead celebrated delicate fragility as a sign of refinement and civilization. Ancient philosophers, like Aristotle, further propagated the notion that black individuals were inherently subservient. These distorted beliefs were used to justify the enslavement and mistreatment of black individuals. However, no matter how much the physical work is degraded, white people feel threatened due to blacks' physical superiority. They have genes that help them grow muscles, enjoying the natural biological supremacy. Studies have also revealed that black people are blessed with genes that help them not only to have cognitive superiority, but also physical dominance. Reason 3, fear of genetic annihilation. During the era of black enslavement, black individuals posed a significant threat to their non-black masters due to their physical strength and charisma. The
His
fear of
different.
genetic annihilation arose from the understanding that if non-black individuals married white individuals, their own genes would be rendered submissive and eventually extinct. Biologically, when individuals mate, their genes combine and influence the traits of their offspring. White individuals feared that intermarriage could lead to the dominance of black genes over their own. This is because of natural selection, where nature selects the genes which have more chances of survival. Genes having specific traits from a mother and a father are combined in their child. However, the gene having robust capability dominates while the other is suppressed. Since black people are better equipped for the environment, naturally, the probability of their genes' domination is more. Hence, if a white woman and a black man or a black woman and a white man marry, black genes will have superiority and white genes will be suppressed. In the past, owing to this fear, interracial marriage was prohibited. The one-drop rule was established to maintain the oppression of black individuals. This legal principle said that a person having even one black person as an ancestor should be considered black. Therefore, they should not be allowed to marry a white person. Today, as this cannot be added to the law, fear and hate exist after knowing this reality. Enjoying the video so far? If yes, here's a little reminder
like
to
they
like
don't
the
want you to
video
come
and
extinct.
subscribe to our channel to get more.
Right?
What?
Like they don't want you to become extinct. Kind of.
No, they don't want black and white relationships because of the genetic pool.
Because they're saying if you mix all of them, that it's going to take all the white genes out of the world pretty much and make it extinct is pretty much what they said, right?
Because black is dominant.
That's how I took it, right? That's
Yeah,
what they're
that's-
saying, is they're
that's what they're
afraid
saying.
that would happen.
Black is dominant.
I know what I got to say about that.
I do too. Black is
I
dominant.
feel like everybody's human. I don't care what color you are.
I mean, hell, I had Black Panthers in my family. My mom's dad and my Uncle Nick, man. Like, I mean, I don't know.
So they're saying, but by what they're saying, it's saying like our kids, for example,
That's why they
that
dark.
they're just black. But that's not true. It may have more black genes than white genes, but you still have them white genes there.
Yeah, they're a little bit visible.
I'm just saying, like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure if it is stronger, there probably is more black genes than white genes. But the white gene's still there. So what does it matter?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
I'm not a,
See, I don't get into conversations of race.
Genetically speaking, I'm not a scientist.
Because
There we go.
I'm the wrong person to get on that conversation with.
I
We'll
don't
get
know.
kicked off the air.
It's a real thing for sure.
It is. It really is. And I don't like it.
You know, especially in your affluent circles, I've noticed this in my whole journey. If they have money, they don't want you talking to their daughters.
And that's messed up.
Yeah, they're like, it's but it is what it is, and
It
people
don't
have
matter
it.
where you go. You're going to find it somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, this is. But the crazy thing I think is interesting, I was wondering why they didn't bring it up, was this whole idea of like white and black and color thing. Apparently didn't exist until, can't remember what year they said it, but it was like, it's fairly recent. It's not something that was a thing like back in biblical times. You know,
Color wasn't.
You were
So, probably the early 1900s.
It wasn't a color in biblical times.
earlier than that, because slavery, first, I think, instance, but they had slaves in England before we,
I mean, that's how we all got over here
Before
because they
over
come
here.
and kidnapped our ass.
I'm not trying to be mean. I never
us on
understood
boats.
slavery.
well, I mean, it's always existed.
That's why I'm
but-
going to be honest.
It
I don't
still
think I
does.
could ever.
Yeah.
I know this is going to sound terrible. I don't care what color you are. I don't think I could ever hire a nanny.
But the thing is that
I could never hire a nanny, and I'm kidding, not kidding.
But the thing is in the since I guess England and America's and America, the birth of America, black was always synonymous with slave. Before that, from what I would understand, it didn't. It had to do with your social standing. Could you afford to take care of yourself, and through like you had a trade, or you were born into some money or royalty, or if you were a criminal or if you owed somebody money. There was like some sort of indentured servitude, but it wasn't because you were black or white. I mean, there were, I think back in the days, back when Africa was big, you know, like you hear about those old cities, Timbuktu, and there's a few other ones. That's the only one I really know of off the top of my head. That, they were bustling civilizations, and a lot of their slaves at the time were of a lighter color, you know, from like Europe and everything like that. And apparently that was before the development of Europe, and they were still warring tribes at the time when Africa was really big, civilization. And, there were still warring tribes up there. I think the Goths and all the different ones, Vikings. They weren't as organized as they are today, or later on. And apparently that's when a lot of them were used as indentured servants and things like that. So, but that's not talked about. No, it's not.
You're
talked
right.
about at all.
It's not.
Like, I don't know. I'm telling you, I could never have a nanny or nothing like that because I feel like that's like the closest thing to slavery you can get.
Huh?
I just do. Because think about it. When people hire nannies and stuff, they pretty much do all their dirty work.
Hold on. So you saying my dude Jeffrey from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a slave?
Pretty much. I mean, think about it like this, and I'm not trying to be like...
Damn it, Uncle Phil.
I'm not, like, I know this sounds terrible, but think about it like this. He did all the cleaning, all the cooking, all the dirty stuff. Like, if the kids needed something done, or what, who'd they go to?
He was getting paid for it. It was a job.
I don't give a shit. I don't care. But tell me it's not in a way the same difference besides he gets paid for it.
Yeah. I mean,
It's a huge difference.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, because he's working on his
He's
taxes
working.
are being taken out. You've
I
got
doubt
social. He's getting paid. Yes.
But I'm just saying, like, I personally couldn't hire somebody to do that stuff.
Oh,
I couldn't.
so that's what
You
makes
could-
it slavery. Okay.
I couldn't. No, I'm just saying to me,
You wouldn't do it.
I'm not saying that it
That's not what
is.
slavery is.
I said that if to me, if you get close to that, that would be it.
Oh.
Like if a job would be close to that, it would be being like a nanny or something.
Well, that's not what slavery is, but
No, because they didn't get paid for it. They had to do it.
well, slavery is when your rights as a human
And you don't get to do nothing as a human on your
are
own.
taken away. You can't
Nothing.
say anything. You
Nope.
can't have an opinion. You can't own property. You don't have a place in society. Society doesn't acknowledge that you have a place of standing where you can make choices for yourself and for your family and even have a family. So those, when they take your rights as a human away, but I don't think those rights were really, well, in America anyway, that's what we're taught, that what rights are, what human rights are.
Yeah, you
But-
know these motherfuckers violated our rights every single day in America. They don't even know what's right or wrong. Like,
One of the rights I think is necessary is like the right to not put a seatbelt on.
I know that's your choice. That's your life. You should be able to make the choice of your
And
life.
used to, you didn't have to wear a seatbelt. It was your choice.
Well, now it's click it or ticket. Why? Because they still own your ass.
And I'm not trying to, and this is the thing. Just because you have a seatbelt on don't mean that you ain't going to die in a car wreck.
All right.
The only way a seatbelt really, really saves you in a car wreck is if you're flipping that car, if you hit head on. Keeps you from going out that window.
Well, I mean,
But realistically, you can die with a seatbelt on too. You can get trapped in a car and die because you're trapped in that car because you can't get out that seatbelt.
Carry a knife.
You know how many people like be trapped in a car because they can't get out because the seatbelt unlocked?
Yeah, that shit locks up. That's the
You
only
go
thing I
upside
hate
down
about
trying to get
seatbelts.
out.
That's why they make seatbelt
I'm
cutters.
not. I don't like seatbelts too much, and I also feel like they kind of like when you hit your brake, it'll cut your neck off.
I wear my seatbelt a lot more now, but that's only because I was in the fire department and the truck will not move unless you had that seatbelt on. If that light ain't green, you ain't gone.
If you think about it realistically, you're always gonna have rules and like things like that where it's not really like you said, a seatbelt. You have to wear that seatbelt. You're gonna go get a ticket for it.
Yeah. I mean, anything that has to do with if something happens, you're the only person that suffers. I think that's a right for people to make that choice.
Yes.
It's like, well, you're hurting your family because you're hurt now. Okay.
I mean, it hurts your family, but at the end of the day, if you don't want to wear that seatbelt, that's on you.
Yeah, and I think it teaches people that you can't even make choices with your own body. I know we already get that going on with, abortion stuff, but it's basically driving home that fact that the government says you don't have a choice, period. Not even for your own.
Because the government still own your ass.
Yeah. And they do that also with like the FDA. There's foods that are genetically modified that aren't good for us. They're like, okay, yeah, whatever. But so they don't promote things like, properly grown foods or non-GMO or whatever. It's like you can make your own choice. It's like, well, can I make my own choice and not put my seatbelt on if, I might get into a wreck, but this food will definitely kill me, and you say,
and you still say I can eat it,
Right?
So I don't know, things like that. It's just like, wow.
it's not really freedom anyway. Really,
shit
if you
free.
think about it, to anybody.
But people want to come over here to the free world of America. Just wait.
I mean,
till you
don't get
become
me
a
wrong.
resident.
Wait, I mean, granted, we do have more freedom than some places.
Oh well, yeah, but
But
it
as far as
ain't.
really having freedom, no, you don't. Because like he said,
I know I can't walk around
seatbelt's your
here.
choice.
I can't walk around here butt ass naked. You feel me?
Oh.
okay, I'm not trying to be ugly.
That's
Nobody
freedom.
want to see the whole world
freedom.
butt
That's
naked. Like, no.
No.
I would stay in my house if I had to see the whole world butt naked.
Be like Craig's
Pass.
daddy on Friday.
I'm gonna pass right in my house. I'm gonna stay in the house. I'll be a hermit for real.
Be like Craig's dad on Friday. When he
I'll be
said
for real
He can't wait
DoorDashing.
till they move out so he can do the Dick and Balls Johnson dance. He said Dick going one way, Balls going the other. Oh, woof. Oh, woof.
Because I was
Rest in peace, Mr. Witherspoon.
I was on X the other day. That used to be Twitter.
Tweeter.
Yeah.
The
And
old X.
there's a tweet about, I don't know what it was, but I don't know if it was connected with the movement LGBT thing.
I be getting confused on them letters too, though, bro.
Yeah.
I just
And-
be like the community.
Yeah. And I think someone was saying, I think it was like, I don't know, leftist, conservative side. They tweeted something about, it was a special day or something in California somewhere that everybody could just kind of walk around in their underwear. I know. And I was just like,
Do you know
I know
anything about
freedom
that?
is a good thing, but
That's not cool.
you don't, just because you can, don't mean.
Do it.
Well, there was also something else, something similar that I seen talking about if women can wear topless.
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean,
Yeah.
if they go topless, why can't we go pantsless? That's freedom. but some of these motherfuckers,
Yeah.
I don't want to see with their shirt off nor pants off.
Yeah.
So
I'm not trying to be mean. I don't want to see nobody with the shirt and pants off. I don't care who you are.
I mean, it's just, nah, man.
Come on,
That's
you
not
don't-
our culture.
you wouldn't want to see Will Ferrell half naked?
No, I don't.
I have.
That's
I
terrible.
think most of America has.
You ever- what the fuck was that movie called? It was the one when they went back to college, bro.
Oh, yeah.
This is my thing.
Damn it, I forgot
Is
the
that
name.
Brothers?
No.
Oh, man.
That is
I
not
like Will
appealing.
Ferrell, though, man. He's crazy.
It's still not appealing.
I mean, I just don't. I
Old
don't
school.
see it.
That's what it was called. Old school.
Old school?
Yeah. That movie was. He got drunk as fuck and was like, "Let's go streaking," and he was the only motherfucker running down the road.
Of course
He's a
he
good
is.
actor,
And then,
though.
Of course he
and then
is.
his old lady pulled up next to him with a whole car full of her friends. Like, what the fuck? He was drunk as fuck. He was like, yeah,
Always.
me and this group, we got drunk. We were going streaking, and he looked behind him. He's like, I don't know where everybody went. There's nobody with him, bro.
Nobody ever came.
No.
No, you by yourself.
Yep,
by
he was by
yourself.
himself.
Nope.
Dad Bob running through the motherfucking streets at night. Yeah, he on meth.
He on meth.
Hey, but they say Will Ferrell's the G though, bro. He'll swing on motherfuckers, and they say he a big dude.
Oh yeah, he's tall. Tall. Yeah, it's something else.
But hell, let's get to this.
Oh, got one more.
Got one more video.
Bam. All right. What's this one about?
The story of Marcus Garvey.
Mr. Garvey.
He had to read that. He didn't know.
And look how smart.
I know it. Hold on, let me see. If
I need
change
them
this.
trifocals.
Let me see if I can change this here. Yeah, there's always something going on. Yeah,
Kadoosh.
here we go.
This
So-
motherfucker 2 hours long.
2 hours.
Yeah, so we put on your seatbelt
Oh,
Yeah.
if you want to.
I have to take the kids
if you
to
want.
work.
Yeah, let's see here. See if we can move this over. I love OBS. I mean, get all kinds of surprises all the time. All right, let's resize that. Yes, sirree. And there we go.
On the morning of August 3rd, 1920, 46-year-old Jacob Mills shined his boots, polished his sword, and headed to Harlem to take part in one of the biggest parades in New York's history.
As a young boy, to see my father in the parade was one of the greatest things in the world. I would be right there to see him put on his tunic, and I loved to see that sword that he carried. It really made me feel very proud of him.
Mills was one of 100,000 black people marching under the red, black, and green flag of the Universal Negro Improvement Association.
Never heard
The
of it.
world had never seen anything like it. It was all the work of one man, Marcus Garvey.
Every window that you looked at, people's heads were out to see the Marcus Garvey parade. Most of them wanted to see Marcus Garvey. And he was very well decorated, his hats and the feathers, but he drove always in his automobile.
Because he ain't trying to get sniped out.
At the age of 34,
smarter than
Garvey
JFK.
claimed millions of followers worldwide. His controversial goal, to create an independent black nation, made him one of the most powerful people in America and one of the most hated. The federal government targeted him as a threat to national security.
Like Martin Luther King.
Rival black leaders denounced him as a lunatic
That's
and a
sad.
traitor to the race. But Garvey may have been his own worst enemy.
He wasn't one to take advice from others kindly. He made his own decisions, and he would rise or fall by the decisions that he made, because he was a supreme egotist.
Volatile and secretive, yet charismatic and visionary, Marcus Garvey changed forever the way black Americans looked at themselves and the world.
He started something that became bigger than Garvey himself. He, more than any other figure in the 20th century, symbolizes the turning of the perception of black people into something positive.
Very interesting.
Why are we doodling right now? Oh, that's sweet. I wish I can draw like that.
Yeah, I can't do any of that.
I could trace it.
I probably couldn't.
I was about to say I probably couldn't even trace it.
St. Anne's Bay,
Garvey's father
Jamaica.
was a mason, a professional mason. And among the things that he did was to create tombs for people
Hello,
in the St.
Robert.
Anne's Bay graveyard. He took Garvey with him to the graveyard one day, and they were digging this grave, and his father had Garvey go down inside the grave, but then he pulled the ladder up.
He left him in there?
and left the child in the bottom of the grave.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Garvey said that he cried out and his father wouldn't let him get back up out of the grave. He wanted to teach him a lesson.
And what lesson was
That's
that?
what I was wondering. What?
Wow.
Alone in the grave, young Marcus
That's almost
Garvey
like attempted
learned
murder
that he
right
could
there,
rely on
bro.
no one but himself.
Dang.
It was a lesson he would carry for the rest of his life.
Is that chicken? No, that's a leaf.
Oh,
That was
my.
a piece of chicken.
Are you hungry?
Wow.
Like, damn, chicken floating though? It's floating chicken.
Red, what?
Got me hungry.
What is...
That Jamaica, man. You know, they still walk with baskets on their head. I don't see how they do it without popping ibuprofen.
Marcus Garvey was born in August of 1887.
Well, what happened to him in the
St. John's
grave?
Bay, a small town on the northern coast.
He
of
survived,
Jamaica.
though.
Yeah?
His father, who
The
had been
story
born a
still
slave,
goes on.
withdrew from the family for days at a time,
Okay.
and insisted his wife and 2 children address him at all times as Mr. Garvey.
Damn. That's fucked
My
up.
grandfather was a very stubborn man who had to have his way, who he was quite retiring to. He used to, the strange thing about him, he used to have his own little apartment off the main house where they lived. And he would be by himself there, reading a lot. Now, if you look at it, the thing, Marcus Garvey was like that himself too. He liked to be by himself.
Marcus obviously inherited
Rupert.
many of his characteristics.
Robert
Marcus
Rupert.
Garvey's father was repressed in many ways, a frustrated person, a person who could find no way out and seemed to have internalized much of the feeling that the world was against him.
Wow.
Garvey's mother raised crops and, like many women of her time, cooked for a white family to support her own. But Sarah Jane Richards wanted more for her only surviving son than a life of common labor in the banana fields.
Garvey's mother had tremendous influence upon him, and she had great hopes for him. She wanted, in fact, to call him Moses, and she thought that he was going to do great things. That source of love, that someone, his mother in particular, loved him, helped to create that extraordinary self-confidence that Garvey had.
Interesting.
As a boy, Garvey imagined himself delivering speeches to adoring crowds. He spent hours reading, and even bet his
Knowledge.
friends they couldn't pick a single word from the dictionary.
There's so
that
much
he
knowledge in
didn't know.
books.
Do you
The
read?
young Garvey had
I don't need no
ambition. He wanted to get out of St. Anne's Bay. Later he said he dreamt of becoming the first gentleman in the world. And it seemed as if he early on developed this interest in a kind of dramatic, epic story of himself in which he would play a leading part.
Cut it.
This is very interesting.
But for the
Mr.
fans,
Garvey.
if y'all have time to watch this for 2 hours and 1 minute and 32 seconds, please do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Very
leave the
interesting.
I'm gonna leave the link in the description so y'all can
That's
just.
what's up. What y'all think about that,
Of all
Mr.
these-
Garvey?
That's very interesting. I thought it was pretty cool because I never heard of this guy.
I want to know why his dad left him in the grave by himself.
Teach him a lesson.
What lesson? No, it didn't say nothing.
Oh, well, that's what he said. So
What lesson? To be by yourself?
be independent. I don't know.
Well,
He put him in
Only-
the grave and took the ladder away.
the only thing I can think is that him being a black boy. All right, his grandmother and mom worked in banana fields for the plantation owners. I would say
Maybe to become a better man.
Well, I mean, that all your life you're going to be in the dark, and that death is always looming around you. I mean, that's the only thing.
Yeah, because I'm like, wow.
But, that idea would be, it would force somebody to draw from them within themselves.
Got you.
A will to live, a will to make it through it. Even though you're surrounded by death or the fear of death or threat of it. And
even though it's a scary
alone,
situation.
Alone, yeah. But the main thing was he was alone.
Mm-hmm. It was a scary situation.
Yeah, surrounded by it. So that would be the existence of a black man of that day.
Okay.
You're right.
I was just wondering, I was like, why would he do that? Why would he just leave him in the grave?
There's always a reason behind everybody's actions.
But like they said, he'd like to be by himself.
Yeah, because he realized that, even when he did rise, I mean, he was by himself anyway because he was the only one there.
Mm-hmm.
So he couldn't depend on other people. So that was without, I guess, having a little tutorship or something through that situation where he learned that lesson. You do have to rely on other people for there's reason for community. We can't do it on our own.
Not all.
So like they said, that was he was his own worst enemy and his downfall. So at some point you've got to let people in.
That makes sense.
Interesting videos today, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very serious episode today, ain't you?
For the first Black History Month podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Thought it was pretty good. Yeah.
Got to come in hot.
Yeah, you do. I think I came in hot. With no seatbelt on.
No seatbelt.
You had a choice.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Y'all got anything else y'all want to bring to the table?
Nope.
Nope. That's it.
Nothing, Cub?
I'm going to be quiet.
That's a first.
Yeah. Kendall was saying something that I need to bring.
Oh my God. Here we go. Blue
Man, look. we is not talking about Kendall.
We done told you.
Okay, I know
we will kill her for you.
She might be black AI, but this ain't her month.
This ain't her month.
She get the robotics month.
Yeah, she's a robot.
Oh, man.
She ain't black. She's a robot. They just colored her.
No, that was more like a spray tan.
They gave her a spray tan for the day.
Man.
Oh, shit.
They only spray tan her when you're around.
But thank everybody for watching this special episode of Combat Cub, Black History Month. Solid. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all please like, subscribe, share, tell your peoples, man. We're going to be doing this all month, the whole month of February. Bring you stuff to, give you knowledge about the culture if you're interested. But
yeah,
this is your man Combat. That's my boy Cub. Got BB in the background.
Yep.
We signing off. One love. We out.
Wonder what chords those are. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mom said she can't wait to see this one today.
Heck
I talked to her live yesterday before I clocked in for work.
All right. Heck yeah, man. I know Mom and Dad will be happy to check out what we got.
Hell yeah.
Or what you picked out. Anyway.
I wasn't dressed for the occasion.
Looking like a redneck.
Hey, it's warm outside. It's a heat wave in the winter. It's 65 degrees. One love, we out. That fucking coffee.